Hi guys, my name is Jagdishwar or Prasad. Okay, in this video we will discuss about Spring and Spring Boot frameworks. And another one is we will build our first Spring Boot application. Okay, these three topics will be covered in this video, guys. Please listen carefully. Okay, first, what is Spring? Okay, why we need Spring? Where we use Spring? These are the main confusion, guys. These are the main questions raised in our mind that what it is. Okay. If you aware of this information, please listen, guys. Okay. I want to show something like Spring Docs. Okay. This Spring Framework document. Click it, guys. Okay. So see, guys. This is the information about the Spring Framework. Okay. This is built by the Spring community. This is built by the Spring community. There is a lot of information about Spring, guys. Once check it out, this website, guys, docs.spring.io. In this website, there are so much of information like core technologies, testing, data access. Okay, before that, I have to say something about Spring is nothing but a framework. Is a Java platform based framework, guys. Okay. For why it is used means it provides a infrastructure, guys. It provides a infrastructure support for developing some applications like Java applications or web applications, rather, whatever. Okay, for developing Java applications. Okay. In the Spring framework, guys, there are few modules like Spring Core, Spring AOP, and Spring JDBC, and Spring ORM. Spring JDBC is nothing but, guys, Java database connectivity. Okay, and Spring MVC. It is nothing but an architecture, guys. Spring MVC model view controller. Okay, and guys, in this Spring framework, it contains a container, guys. In Spring Framework, it contains a container which is known as IOC container. IOC stands for IOC stands for, guys, inversion of control. See, guys, it is the inversion of control. It is a lot of information, guys, in the introduction to Spring IOC container and beans. Here is another term, guys, beans. Guys, beans is nothing but uh, in Java, Java is an object-oriented language, guys. It is deals with an objects, guys. That's why it's Java object-oriented. And beans are nothing but Java object only, guys. Don't confuse. I'm repeating. Beans is nothing but Java objects only, which is stored in this IOC container. This IOC container, which is stored the Java objects, is known as beans. These are the container overview, beans overview, dependencies. There are a lot of information, guys. Once check it out, and there are dependencies, dependency injection, and lot of, guys. Uh, Spring Boot also nothing much more special, guys. Spring Boot is nothing but an advanced version of Spring Framework, guys. Okay, Spring Boot is nothing but an advanced version of Spring Framework, guys. And Uh, once check it out, guys. This website is built by the Spring community. There are a lot of information we can learn from this Java-based container configuration. Everything, guys, from scratch to top notch. There is a lot of information about the Spring. Once check it out, guys. Docs.spring.io. Okay. After that, guys, I want to say I have already said that Spring Framework, and I am saying about Spring Boot Framework, guys. Listen carefully, guys. Okay, Spring Boot. I already said Spring Boot is advanced version of Spring Framework, guys. Spring Boot is advanced version of Spring framework. Okay. Spring Boot is opinionated configuration framework, guys. What is mean by opinionated configuration? Okay. What is mean by opinionated configuration? Uh, as I'm repeating, what is an opinionated configuration? Based on the dependencies you will add, based on the dependencies you will add, then the Spring Boot will understand, guys. As I'm repeating, based on the dependencies you add, it will understand, guys, and what you want, it will give auto wiring or automatically, guys. And Spring Boot, there are a lot of advantages, guys. Spring Boot, uh, there are some few features, guys. There are some features in Spring Boot. One of the main feature is auto configuration, guys. And we have heard another term, guys, auto configuration. What is meant by auto configuration, guys? Auto configuration is nothing but an it helps it helps automatically set up our application, guys. It helps to set up automatically our application based on the libraries present in the class path. Guys, here it is another term called libraries, guys. What is a library? Library is nothing but a ready-made code which is stored inside, guys. That much only. Don't be confused, guys. Okay. Another most important feature is nothing but a production ready, guys. Production ready. Okay. Here we will find lot of information, guys. It's searching about Spring Boot. Opening another one, guys. Wait a minute. This is also provided by the Spring community, guys. Here is the overview and documentation of the Spring Boot. Okay, there are the Spring Boot REST APIs, about the REST APIs, Actuator. This is only, guys. I have said another feature, the most important feature is nothing but an production ready. Production ready means rapid application development. Rapid application development means it has inbuilt tool, guys. It has some inbuilt tools. The use of inbuilt tools is for the checking and performance of the apps, guys. Is for the checking the health and performance of the apps. Okay, here here we have the documentation from scratch, early version development, Spring Boot features, guys. See, guys, external configuration, web, data, messaging, JMS, guys. JMS is nothing but Java messaging service, guys. It's nothing but Java messaging service. We will know it later. Okay. Uh, this is the main topics and the main points and main difference between the Spring and Spring Boot, guys. Uh, this main system required maven. Okay, this is the main difference between the Spring and Spring Boot, guys, and these two clear, guys. It is clear. Okay. Um, another topic I have to cover in this video is how to build our first Spring Boot application, guys. Guys, are you listening? How to build our first Spring Boot application. Okay, there are two approaches, guys. Guys, there are two approaches to build our first Spring Boot application. One method I am showing Spring IO initializer. Guys, see guys, I am clicking it. Okay. See guys, this is the one approach where we can build our first Spring Boot application. And my favorite another approach is to build our first Spring Boot application is in IDE. Okay, the most famous and the most industrialist were use Java projects and build Java projects in one not but popular IDE is called Eclipse guys. Okay, but Java projects are standalone projects guys. Okay, means we can we can execute and we can build and run in our laptop only, in our PC only. It is called a standalone project. Okay, it is called standalone project. But there are if I built a project, guys, if I built a project, there is an approach I will discuss later. First, I will build our first Spring Boot application with my favorite approach. Click on File and click on New and click on New and click Spring Starter project, guys. Okay, it pop ups a container by showing see name. First of all, we have to give our first project name. So I am giving my first Spring Boot. I am giving this guys. Okay. There is another option guys, type Maven. This is nothing but a build tool guys. These three are build tools. Gradle also, Groovy also one build tool. Kotlin is also a build tool. Maven also is a build tool. But most of the industrialists and the outside of the companies, most of they use Maven only guys. Maven is the build tool. We will select Maven and in what packaging if you want. It is showing two ways guys. One is jar, another is var. We will keep default packaging as a jar and it's showing some languages guys, Java, Kotlin and Groovy. Spring Boot is supported to Java, Kotlin and Groovy. So uh, we will select Java guys and there are showing some versions of Java guys 23, 21 and 17. We will keep it default guys. Later we will change. Okay, it showing group ID, artifact ID, version, description, packaging. Don't confuse guys, these all are Maven configurations only. Don't confuse, these all are Maven configuration only. But we have to give by default they giving com.project guys. By default they giving com.project. But what is group ID and what it is needed and what is the use of group ID? Okay, group ID is nothing but the company which is building software, guys. Okay, which company is building a software, that is the group ID. Okay, if we browse any if we browse any e-commerce website or google.com or facebook.com in browser, we will search as www.facebook.com, www.google.com. See guys, in that name, com will placing in suffix. But by creating a project in group ID, we will give we was giving com as a prefix, guys. Okay, as a prefix. By default, it giving group ID as a com dot project. But I want to edit or keep it default, that nothing matters. Okay, com dot project. I'm keeping like this, guys. And artifact, it is my first Spring Boot application. It is defaultly taking my name as a artifact name. And another one is version, guys. Giving the default version, keep it same. And description is nothing but by what purpose and what is it we are making is the description, guys. Demo project for Spring Boot, it is the description. Ignore it. And package, it is the main, guys. Package in the real real life means in outside the industries and companies, it plays a key role because by we building and merging some code and in a in a good manner. Okay, we want to build a project in a good manner, in a nice structure, then the packaging plays a key role, guys. Why I'm saying like this means there are a lot of packages where com.example.demo is the default package. If my, for example, uh, I am the CEO of the I okay, guys. For example, in Instagram package, there are a lot of sub packages, guys. In Instagram, cart, sorry, in Instagram, okay, likes is comes under the another package, uh, and messaging is the comes under the another package. Like packaging is used for dividing and separating which category is related to. Okay, I'm keeping default, guys. And see, guys, it is showing a Spring Boot version default. It is the latest version 3.3.5. I keeping it default. Okay, guys, here there are lot of dependencies. Okay, there are lot of dependencies. AI dependencies, developer tools dependencies, Google Cloud dependencies. There are a lot of SQL, okay, cloud, everything. But here here, guys, I have already said Java projects are built in our system and run and executed successfully, but the output is visible to our only. Output is visible to the owner of the PC only because it is a standalone project. But if you want to see your results and your output to through the internet, we have to browse, guys. Okay, if we build a Spring web application, guys, another topic is the merge. See, I am saying web application. What is a web application? uh, what is a web application? Okay, if we create some project and view in the internet browser, then it is called web application, guys. Okay, if we only see the web application is the standalone project, guys. If we want to showcase this project to through the internet, whoever can access the project, whoever can access the result, see the output means, then we have to use uh, the Spring Web application, guys. Okay, what is there are many jars might be needed to be added to class path, guys. There are many jars might be needed to be added to the class path, so you can build a web application, guys. But in Spring Boot, there is a IDE. I have said Spring Tools Shoot. IDE is a combination of STS. It defaultly embedded with these dependencies, guys, ready-made code. That's why we are creating a web application. So I am I am selecting this dependency as Spring Web. and I am clicking next and finish. See guys, from right bottom, it imported import getting started content is showing. It is importing 80%. It takes a time, guys. Okay, guys, it's built, guys. See at the left, my first. It is built, guys, and there are lot of default creation is here, guys. Maven dependencies, JRE, test, main source, these all are defaultly given, guys. There is a pom.xml once we explore it, guys. See guys, this pom.xml is nothing but XML. There, see guys, group ID, which we have given before we created the project. Group ID, artifact ID, which is taken as the same default as my project name, and version. It is giving the default version we kept also like that. And the description also showing guys as a demo project for Spring Boot. These are all the parent license, okay, etc. And at the down, see guys, here it is the tag called dependencies. In the under of the dependencies tag, there are some dependencies which is given defaultly, guys. See, one dependency is nothing but we added in before we created a project as Spring Boot Starter Web, which is used to build web application and REST APIs. Okay, see guys, open dependencies. And another dependencies which is added defaultly is Spring Boot Starter Test. And these are all guys. Okay, don't worry guys. Here we are showing an error which is nothing but HT downloading is disabled. It is nothing but HTTPS colon. HTTP stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol, guys, which is added as means it is fully secured. We have to remove the S, guys. So then it is disabled. See, guys, then it is disabled. Okay, okay. Then we will check, guys. By default, what it is given. Okay, src main Java. See, guys, it is the packaging name com example.demo. Okay, this is my first application.java. See guys, I didn't build my this class. Okay, I didn't build my class, but defaultly it's built the my first application.java. Open it, guys. Okay, in this there are a lot of stuff like package, import, Spring Boot application. At the rate means nothing but guys. At the rate Spring Boot application means it is an annotation. Okay, it is an annotation we will discuss. And Spring class, my first application, and it is the main method. Okay, at the rate Spring Boot application. What it means, guys? At the rate Spring Boot application means it is an annotation. Why we annotated this? By annotating our class as a Spring Boot application, then it acts as a this whole project acts as a Spring Boot application, guys. We all know what are the uses of Spring Boot application. There are lot of uses. I have said also in features like auto configuration. Okay, before that, in at the rate Spring Boot application, what it includes in at the rate Spring Boot applications, there is already I'm opening once, guys. Let's check it out. Control Shift plus T, open, and Spring Boot application, open. See guys, it is the doc which we can read and understand what is the use of at the rate Spring Boot application. The shortcut is nothing but Control Shift T, guys. Control Shift T and search for what you have to search. Okay. I want to know about the Spring Boot application annotation. In the Spring Boot application annotation defaultly taking as a component scan. Guys, what is a component scan? I am saying in one word, one short sentence, you can understand what is a component scan means. It will scan across the packages and create objects for the classes which are marked as component. Guys, I am repeating. In which class we are marked at that component, the component scan will scan across the packages and create the objects. Okay, create the objects defaultly automatically. This is the most advanced feature of auto configuration. Okay, and it comes under which annotation, guys? At the Spring Boot application annotation. Okay, another one is enable auto configuration. Okay, what is enable auto configuration? I have already said auto configuration. We have to enable it. Why we have to enable it? Before why we have to enable it, we have to know what is the use of auto configuration. Okay, it's nothing but by looking at your class path, it creates automatically few predefined objects. Yes, I'm repeating. The use of auto configuration is by looking at your class path. By looking at your class path, it creates automatically few predefined objects. Okay, it is the use of an auto configuration. That's why it comes under an annotation as @enable auto configuration, which comes under Spring Boot application only. See guys, in Spring Boot application, there are a lot of annotations which is merged. Okay, that's the power of Spring Boot application annotation. Okay, another one is Spring Boot configuration. Okay, we have learned and we have heard about auto configuration, but what is then configuration? Okay, there is another annotation as Spring Boot annotation. Sorry, Spring Boot configuration. What is a configuration? It acts as a source of configuration, guys. Nothing much to confuse, guys. It acts as a source of configuration. Okay, these are the three main annotations which is merged under the Spring Boot application. So comes to the main class, guys. This is the main class. Okay, okay. We have discussed lot of information about what is package, what is class and Spring Boot application, annotation, etc. Our project built also, guys. But but our project is built, but we have to run. Okay, for run this application, for run this project, there are three main commands, guys. Okay, there are three main commands. First, we have to right click, comes to run as. There are showing run as so many of like Java application container, JUnit test, Maven build, Spring Boot application. There are a lot of guys, but I have said there are three commands which is used to build our first Spring Boot application. So click on Maven build. I'm repeating guys, click on Maven build, then it pop up say container, and in goals we have to use these commands to run this application. I have said there are three commands, nothing but mvn clean, mvn package, mvn spring boot run run. I'm repeating guys, there are three commands which is used to run our uh, Spring Boot application. There are each feature, guys. By three commands, there are separate, each one has separate feature, guys. Okay, first we have to First we have to check what is MVN clean. Okay. Before guys, note, note guys, note. Before before we write any command in this goals, we shouldn't mention MVN. We should mention clean. The command is comes with fully MVN clean, but we have to mention only clean. Shouldn't mention MVN in this goal. So I am mentioning clean and running guys. Apply and running. Let's see what happens guys. See guys, it is showing terminate means red. Okay, it's built my first Spring Boot application. See guys, build success. Congratulations guys, build success. But wait, the use of clean is nothing but it removes the temporary files existing already in this IDE. Guys, the main use of this feature is it removes the temporary files already in this IDE. Okay, the use of the clean is this only. It's build success. Okay, another command is nothing but the package. Once we run as the package also, guys, right click, run as Maven build. The goal I am saying again, guys, we shouldn't mention MBN. Instead of we have to mention package. PSEKG package. Apply, run. Now see what happens, guys. It's scanning for projects and building our first application. It shows recompiling module. See, guys, it's defaultly running the Spring Boot application. Okay, don't worry, guys. It's showing warning messages. It's nothing but a systemic error. And see, guys, build success. In this way also we have built our first Spring Boot application. But what is the use of package? It builds a default jar, guys. It builds a default jar for our project. This is the use of the package command, guys. Before we run, we have to combine. We have to apply the both commands combinedly, guys. Once we combine, like clean and package. Now see guys what happens. Both will clean and build our default jar as our project and run the Spring Boot application. Okay, successfully runs. See guys, successfully built. But another, I have said three commands. We have done with two. Let's let's play with another command as Spring Boot Maven build. I am merging three commands, guys. Clean, package, Spring Boot, colon, run, apply, and run. Let's see, guys, what happens. Test clean means it cleans the temporary existing files, and package means it's compiled Java and builds a default jar file for our project, and defaultly it builds runs the Spring Boot application. Test case also run, guys. Defaultly it runs our see guys here guys see successfully running. Tomcat started on port 8080. Started my first application in 2.696 seconds. Guys, here see guys what is Tomcat. So guys, Tomcat is nothing but a server which is used. I have already said guys, Java projects which we built in our system and executed successfully, the output is shown in our system only. then it is known as the standalone project. But I want to I want to show my output to through internet, whoever can access. Then I want to build a web application. By building the web application, there is a bridge called as a Tomcat bridge for to internet browsing to the our system. There is a bridge called as a Tomcat. It is the server. So defaultly 8080 is the default port for the Tomcat server, guys. So Tomcat started on port 8080. Once we check it, guys, once we check it like local host semicolon 8080, guys, see what it is showing. White label error page. Don't worry, guys. You are all thoughting like it is an error page. It is failed. It is didn't run. Okay, not that much, guys. I am showing why I am saying like that means there is a proof, guys. See, whiteable error page means it is not an error page. It my application is running successfully. Why I am saying like this means watch it out, guys. See, guys. You have said that there is a website and it's showing that error, but see, guys, here the red button is not off, it is on, guys. It on means the server is running, guys. The server is running. Where it is running, Tom got started on port 8080 defaultly. In 8080 the server is running, guys. Here is the proof. Okay. Okay, it is more distracting and dissatisfacting that vitable error is coming. I want to see some message or some content in this website. Can you show me? If you will ask, then I will show you guys how. I will show you guys. See, in SRC main resources, we can click. There is a static. In the static, we have to build a index HTML file, guys. There is a file. I'm clicking and giving the name as index.html, guys. Okay, I'm finished. Oh, sorry, guys. It is I'm refactoring and rename index. Okay, okay. Now it is run. Okay, I am giving. Hi, guys. I am Jagadish Vara Prasad, and it is my first demo. Okay, I am saving, guys, and I am killing this. I am terminating this server, and again I want to run. Before run, I will give the three commands as clean package spring boot colon run. Okay, put colon run. Apply and run. See what happens, guys. You raised a challenge, and I am proving that, guys. See, guys, lot of happening here. Okay, it's building. Wait for a few minutes, guys. Okay, see, guys. Again, same showing that Tomcat started on port 8080. Okay, once we check it, guys. Here is only na. localhost 8080. You guys have said this is most dissatisfying and uncomfortable that the efforts you have put to build the first Spring Boot application and build success you have saying, but it's showing the error page. How we can know that you have some knowledge to build the application you are blaming like this now, guys? I am showing that that is not wrong. That's not true. I am proving that it is running on my server. We have created an index file and we put some message which will show here, which will show here. Okay, I am refreshing. See guys, boom. Hi guys, I am Jagdishwar or Prashad. It is my first demo. It is showing guys. Okay, now you believe guys, it is running and it is not terminated also. Okay, this is how we can build our first Spring Boot application. Okay, web application. Okay, and this is one approach now, guys. There is another approach I have said already, like by searching start.spring.io initializer. By this also we can build same project, but it gives a zip file, guys. By giving this zip file, like I am saying, see guys, I'm selecting Maven and Java and default version. And same as see guys, same Maven configurations as given. I'm keeping default because of our understanding, and the package is I'm keeping jar. I want jar file, and Java I'm selected defaultly 17, which give and adding the dependencies. It is also in here also it is showing lot of dependencies, guys, but we have to work with web applications, so that's why we adding Spring Web. It is showing Spring Web. Okay, I clicked, I selected and generating. See guys, it is generated a demo zip. Okay, the zip, after that we have to see guys, it is zip. Okay, uh, by using this zip file, we will add to the class path of the IDE, guys. Class path of the IDE, and then after that we open IDE and then file, open file, open file and open it, guys. Okay, this is one approach, and in this id only we can build a Spring Boot application as like this, guys. It is also another approach which is very easy, guys. Okay, this is all about in this video, guys. Okay, we have discussed this what is Spring and what is Spring Boot, what is the difference between Spring and Spring Boot, and where we can use it, and what it is, what is the purpose, and what are the features. Okay, after that we have discussed and proved that we have built our first Spring Boot application. Okay, we have built our first Spring Boot application. Okay, we have built our first Spring Boot application. I have shown also it is running on the default port 8080. Okay, guys, in here, I have to say something like, uh, I have to say something like, uh, I am creating another project, guys. For one second, starter project to show you. And keep it in default. My first okay, keep it in default. Next, I'm adding the Spring Web version. Okay, next, uh, next, I'm finishing, guys. See, guys, another project is building. Why I'm building, I will conclude, guys. Okay, okay, it is generating content. Okay, generating content. Wait a little bit, guys. Okay, it is built successfully. Okay, okay. Here it is, guys. It is the another web application which is built now. I am trying to run it again. See, guys, in Tomcat started on the port 8080. We have a message by proving that, hi guys, I'm the user Prashant. It is my first demo. Okay, I'm trying to run another application. I'm terminating this. Okay, I'm terminating and running this. And I'm now running as a Spring Boot application. Don't worry, guys. Both are same. Okay, I'm running. See, guys, it Tomcat saying that it started on the port 8080. Once we will check it, guys. See, guys, it gone. Why it is gone? Because it is the here it is the main point, guys. I'm saying, listen carefully. In one machine, only one service can occupy the port. Okay, in one machine, the one service can occupy the port. Which port? 8080 default port. Okay, if multiple services are trying to occupy same port, then all other attempts will be failed. Now only we proven that multiple services means multiple means two or above. Okay, multiple means another web application I have built and run successfully. It is running on the port 8080. By seeing the 8080, before there is a message, but now it is showing that error page. Why it's showing the error page? That is the point, guys. If multiple services are trying to occupy same port, then all other attempts will be fail. So you need to kill and terminate existing service, then restart new one. Okay, that's why we killed and run another new one, guys. If multiple services running in the same port, it is impossible, guys. That's why we will changing the port. Okay, by changing the port in 8080, running it will run, and 808 which port will give, that is also run. I'm terminating all this also. I will say, guys. Also I'm saying, okay, I'm running our first web application once, guys. See, guys. Spring Boot application. Okay, it's running. Okay, 8080 it is running. We will check it out, guys. See, guys, it's showing the message, and I am keeping this server. I'm not killing the server. And in second web application, I am doing some modification in the application dot properties that server dot port is equal to 8081. I modified the port, guys. Okay, it is not a rocket science, guys. It is I am modifying the port to 8081. Okay, and I am here also, by for your understanding, I'm here also building an index HTML file. Okay, I'm here also building an index HTML file, index.html for for your understanding. Okay, for your understanding, it is taking time. Here something error is gotten, guys. Okay, this is all about, guys. Okay, we'll discuss later, and this is all about our Spring Boot application we have built and discussed the Spring and Spring Boot. Guys, before going, once check it this website, guys, spring.docs. Okay, there is a lot of information about the Spring Boot and Spring. There is a lot of information, guys. Check it once. Okay, there is a lot of information and you see content. You can self-learn, guys. You can self-learn. How much we learn and how much we practice. That is our key point, guys. Okay. This is all about today, guys, in this video. Okay, thank you. Okay, see you guys in the next demo.